Sorry. So yeah, we're looking at start again. We're looking at DJSB's SFR Mainline. I just put it in Moggy mode there for a bit. Yeah, this is the south of the route, and we're going to be. It sort of meanders its way around, sort of, and back again. We're going to go up to there today. Moggy's most upset now that you've all been telling me that that the microphone was off. Lots of little details all over it. There's no AI in this, I just put this scenario together. DJSB's actually got a number of scenarios already on the workshop, but I can't get them working. Like other people I gather can, so something wrong with my side of things. But I don't know what. I've tried reinstalling it all up numerous times. Steam does seem to have its own ideas and keeps wanting to reinstall something, and I have a sneaky suspicion that what it's trying to reinstall is what's got the problem, but never mind. $7 AM to 10 AM, is that UK time or German time? Because if it's UK time, 7 o'clock in the morning. That's 6 o'clock in the morning, sorry. In fact, either way, 6 or 7. I'm gonna laugh. Nice. Oops, hello. Yard going on over here. Lots of people dotted around. Place looks alive. There you go. Out in the fields now. It's quite a pleasant run this. So we've got 2 workshop routes we're looking at today. So after this is SFR Mainline by DJSB, and then after this we're going to have a look at the Penryn Bay Steam Railway, which also looks pretty impressive. Oh, by the way, if you want to have a go at this and you need to pick up on some extra DLC, just so happens there's a Steam sale on at the moment. Good way to stock up on your dependencies. Can I go inside the coaches? Yeah. Scrapyard. But these took a bit of time to place. What's going on with that transit? Should have had the Top Gear crew with a caravan. Sorry, the Grand Tour crew with a caravan. Good night, Katie. Why isn't there a pacer in the scrapyard? That's bad news. I don't know why your game would have stopped working. The only thing I can think of is if your PC's done some stuff and been reset, reinstall your GeForce drivers, because otherwise Windows will have reset back to its own bent versions of the driver, and then when the game starts, it's basically told you don't have a video card, so it tries to use default. Oh, detailed is amazing. So yeah, have you tried reinstalling your video drivers? I remind you, I suggest that without knowing what your problem actually is. Lovely detail on scenery. Oh, it's a rock. Over the river. What, lake? No, it is a river. Yeah, it's a fictional line, William. It's supposed to be, oh, you know what, never mind. Nebworth, though. Just here looking at the scenery, to be honest. I paid no attention to the route at all. That's nice. This isn't a proper scenario, so it doesn't count. Hey there, Chris. Yeah, the next station's called Pedalston, so no way we're stopping there. We've even got historic signs. Presumably that's an old railway brine over there. No, I should try and stop at the stations. As you can see, it's a pretty lengthy journey, so there's a good chance for a nice bit of high-speed thrash, and it's electric as well, so 86s, 87s, proper trains, Pendolinos if you must. Oh, I see. It's 26 miles to the electric part of the route. Yeah, because the route sort of like it's got this thing here. So I mean, I'm just going to run round that bit. But you see, the passenger station's actually sort of like Eastbourne or Bradford, is it? What's that going off there anyway? Oh, that's this. Pedalston Works. Which does remind me. Oh, look up there. Oh, I'll have a look up there in a minute. That looks really interesting. Oh, this is just going to be a fabulous route for some steam stuff. It's going to look really atmospheric. Oh, that's the signal box and the halt beforehand. That's the station up there. Well, I missed one station and stopped early for the second one. We're doing well. We're doing well. Pedalston Works, is this true? No, it's a vicious rumour. sound like it stopped. Yeah, there is OHLE, but I'd still rather run Steam. Right, let's go and have a look at Pedalston Works and see what's going on at that Vicious Rumour. That's superb. Just really nice visuals coming out of here. Tea Factory. Chris, you get paid tomorrow for DLC overload. Yeah, that sounds good, GWR. Alright, Hargreaves is next, 14 miles. That's where Matt's trains are fixed. There's nowhere near enough room for that. What does Mrs. P get me for Christmas? We don't get each other stuff really, we just get ourselves stuff and then say it came from the other. We've worked out that that's the best way to not waste money buying something that the other person doesn't. Because the thing is, you know, like I've got hobbies that she doesn't quite understand with games and computers and stuff, and she's got hobbies that I don't even remotely understand that involve paper and knitting. And the fact that there are 5 million different types of wool that are the same colour, let alone different colours. So it's yeah, it's a case of no matter what I get, I'd probably get the wrong thing. So she gets what she wants, and I generally just don't bother getting myself something, to be honest, because it's just I've got so much. Spend a bit more on the kids. I spend way too much on the kids. They are spoiled rotten at Christmas. No surprises, but yeah, generally the surprises ended up being bad. What we do though is if we see something that, you know, we think we're pretty sure the other one would like, especially if it's only, you know, relatively cheap, then we will surprise each other a bit with that sort of stuff. I've got her a couple of times, and she's got me a couple of times, but vast majority of the time we just get our own stuff. Wrap it up and say it came from the other person. It's good, isn't it, Baked Bean Kid? Very good. I'm very impressed with this. I always have my Christmas dinner. See, this is it. A good Christmas dinner and I'm happy. I'm going to my mum and dad, so there's a good Christmas dinner, no question. Factory going on. This looks that looks amazing. That's really well put together. As long as my Netflix doesn't run out, Christmas just comes every time I turn that on, to be perfectly honest. I've almost finished watching Dirk Gently. Yeah, well, Francois, I am going to try and get myself sorted with a PO box. Or the local equivalent. PO boxes are expensive. You're getting a new Oculus Rift, are you? Or the Oculus Rift, sorry. Very good. Anyone is happy after a good Christmas dinner? Yep. Mostly down to the chemicals in the turkey, I think, but... Yeah, there's a local thing round here where they have a sale on in the new year, do they, Steve? Ooh. I still can't afford one, they're expensive. Although I'm interested to see what they have. They got, is there a price yet for with the touch controllers, or is it about £800-900 like everyone was saying? Because if I was getting one, it would have to be with the touch controllers because they are superb. DJI Mavic Pro drone. Ah. I saw an advert on Amazon, I think it was, for a thing called an Elfie drone. It's only a Japanese, like JJRC, I think, make it. And it's this little thing about this big, and it's a handheld pocket drone. So it's like well, not handheld, but in that you pick it up out your pocket. You flick a button, all the propellers come out, and then you launch it and control it with your phone. It's got a little camera on it, and it's like 30 quid. Oh yeah, no, the touch controllers are far superior to the Vive, in my humble opinion. So that route down the right hand side goes to the passenger station. So right now we're all the way up here, we're crossing around this bit here. Oh, I thought that was a horn for some reason. Why is that red? There's no... Oh, it's manual. Blame chat for that. Someone said, where are we on the map? So I was looking on the map. Last day at the office tomorrow, Chris? Awesome. Ninja Joker, Subnautica's had VR support for a long time, actually. It's really amazing, actually. Really, really good. The whole, because you've got the glasses on, it's sort of the one time in the VR environment where it actually having those glasses on feels really normal, because of course they feel like goggles, which is really cool. My first experience with Subnautica was in VR. I think I originally bought it because it was supposed to be a really good VR experience. Right, we're on the Steam lines now. Oh, that's where the lines come out from there. I can imagine having a nice... There's no run round in here, but I imagine that you've got... If Diesel Hall come in here, then you're gonna have... Then they bring a loco in from here to take it back out again. So that'd be quite a nice, interesting start for a scenario, is to have an AI train come in and stop while you're sitting here, and then you get told to pull out, take the train, and then sort of take it, wind it round this bit here. That'd be quite interesting, I think. Can you get VR from the desktop to the mobile? There are some unofficial ways that people are doing it. It's not a great experience, but there are some ways that people are doing it if you look it up. B. Harrison, coding today went really well, actually. Yeah, the 35 has got the Cornish pasty on it. See you later, Jerry. Hargreaves in 3.5. Yeah, my kids get to see their American grandparents far less often. They talk a lot on Skype, but yeah, it's about, I don't know, £5 to go for us all to go out there, so that doesn't happen very often. Thankfully, we have Skype. That, I think, is just some sort of interior running sound. Logo comes with a free pasty sold. When they say give it full pasty, that's what they mean. Two miles for Hargreaves. You're snacking again, Strat Shadow. Dear, oh dear. You better make sure that Sylvia doesn't find out. Darkness Monster, who thinks Matt should be restricted to 20 mph speed? Never saved you. Me. Must be a manual junction going on here somewhere. Just about made it. Hey, Jeprama, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Check the route from here on then. Well, hopefully this will take us the right way. Green signal is usually a good hint. Oh, by the way, folks, Humble Bundle Grid is apparently free for a limited time. So if you haven't got Grid and want it, go over to Humble Bundle and pick yourself up a copy of Grid. What's Grid? It's a racing game. It's a relatively old racing game now, but it's arcade racing. See you later, Steve. Interesting. Freight line, I guess, coming in there. Grid 2 is 75% off. Grid Auto Sport, which I hated, is 75% off. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Steve. I'm probably not going to speak to you unless you're on tomorrow, I guess. But if I don't, have a great Christmas, mate. Well, in that case, have a great week, a day, great day, great week, everything, Steve. Have a great holiday. Breakfast is in the Steam sale, 50% off. Interesting. Right, we've got double yellow, which suggests we've got more signal craziness going on. Oh! Yep, we've got another light junction, which is wrong. Good. While we wait for that to slowly stop, let's have a look over here. Got all works going on down there. Yes, I know. Fail. Again. I'll tell you what, folks. We need some more scenarios on this route. I want to see some proper scenarios, lots of AI. Speaking of an external alerter, that's a very good point. Just turn the volume back up on my external alerter. ETS 2 is $5. Nice one, D-Chuz. Nice one. It's usually a good price in the sale. No, I've turned it off. I turned off the external alert because generally, like German scenarios, I don't want it because it goes off when the actual alarm doesn't go off. So I get sort of an unfair advantage, if you like. Well, what you'll probably find, Ditchers, I'll double check, but you may find you can get some Peterbilt, some Macs and some Kenworths down from Workshop or something. Or from one of the many freeware sites. You'll be driving in Europe, but at least you can drive a American rig. That's not a bad shout actually, Ed. Could make it detect a particular logo. If it's got PZB control, then switch the alerter off. ETS2 is Xbox controller compatible? It certainly is. It works very well with the Xbox controller in my experience as well. I've played many an hour using the Xbox controller before I got a wheel. Use a PS3 controller. I just don't like Sony controllers. I absolutely don't like the Sony controllers. Coming up on Clune. It's worth giving it a try, STH, just to see. No, the Santa suit's a bit of a problem because I had to actually get sewn into it last time because it's got no kind of fixing down the front, so it just looks like a really weird dressing gown. And now all the sewing's come out, so I thought I'd wear the hat at least. I'll see if I can get. Well, no, because it's a bit late now. Maybe for next year I will. I'll get my mum to put a set of buttons on it or something because it needs something. Because yeah, it just otherwise than that it just sits there hanging down like a dressing gown. It's like, what are you sitting there with your dressing gown on for? That's because it was Dave's dressing gown. That explains a lot, actually. Oh, look at this. That looks superb. Ninja Joker, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and best wishes for 2017. Thanks for all the entertainment, awesome entertainment throughout the year. Thank you very much, Ninja Joker. Can I get some GGs for Ninja Joker, please? Is turning off HT still a necessary thing in 2016? I don't know, Mark. It's not something I've done, but I would say if Chill Blast is suggesting it, try it. They generally know what they're talking about. They might not be right in this instance, but they generally know what they're talking about. What are you trying to say? What have we got? Still got 18 miles to Pinkley P1. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got the wrong route again. See, external AWS for the win. So now got blue all the way through. Where are all the switches manual? I have no idea, Stephen Jam. I don't know if I've set the scenario up wrong. Whoa, hello. Right. Another nice town. 30 limit. Doesn't say. I hope we're turning here. Yeah, I know. I'm busy doing too many things at once at the moment, trying to work out if I'm going the right way. Trackside. No, yesterday was the last day. The beta's already finished and done with now. Alright, how's this blue line doing? We're up to there. Oh, hello. Pinkerley's now given us a destination. Look over here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Some really interesting paths you could follow around here. Why are you looking at the negative reviews on TS? I find it really funny. Ignore the fact that I've spent 10,000 hours on this game. It's rubbish. 32-bit and 64-bit. So the number of bits is essentially how much it can, it allows it to hold bigger numbers, and those numbers can then be used to address memory. So the biggest thing is how much memory can it address, and 64-bit apps can address a lot more memory than a 32-bit app can. That's the sort of the long and the short of it, really. 2 miles. Blue line all the way into the platform. So this is only one half the route. There's still the other half to go, but we're not doing that tonight. Oh yeah, Peachnik, I'll give you that. Some are valid, but a large number of them are just silly. Dominance for the DLC costs more than a car. You'll probably find there's several games that have got DLC that costs more than a car, because you can buy cars. If you buy a second-hand or third-hand old banger, you can get a car for 100 quid. Jeremy Clarkson bought a Volvo for £1. Well, there you go then. Just about every game on Steam is costs more than a car. How's the Prius I doing? Pinkerley, this is an awesome place. You recommend me in Murray? Thank you very much, Britannica. Boom! There you go. So that's half of DJSB's route. Maybe take a look at the other half another time. That's really good, actually. Really enjoyed looking at that. Thanks very much, DJSB. Right, I'm going to give the game a quick kick up the baton. Oh, actually, it's down at 638.